and wanting to, I'm hearing the word veto the process. There's almost like, it's like an energy of like an allotted amount of time, but then it's just kind of like, is all that time necessary? Is there a way to condense it? Okay, so this is a relationship, love, romantic kind of reading. And the vibe I'm immediately getting, one, Amazon Prime. All right, I picked up on that in Gemini's reading. And I posted that on YouTube. So some of y'all may have Gemini energy, but it's mainly something to do with time. And whether something is necessary. So to me, it sounds like if you're in a relationship or trying to get into one, or you're working towards one, take it as it resonates. It's like one person kind of wants to go stick to the status quo. Like, okay, after 3 months, this is what happens. 6 months is what happens. 1 year, this is what it's like that. And then you have someone else that's just kind of like, is that even necessary? Okay. Queen of Swords is coming out, and Judgment. All right, so let's see what's going on. I don't know if some of you are questioning whether somebody's just playing fucking games, so they're trying to prolong some shit. There's an energy of wanting to prolong some shit, and then there's another energy of like trying to make someone feel like they want it like that. All right, so let's see what's going on. Love messages will be on Patreon, but this is just for the collective. All right, so I do collective messages on YouTube. Yeah, Scorpio energy. I do collective messages on YouTube, and then Patreon is where I do individual signs. All right, let's get to the motherfucking point. Messages, please, for the collective in relationships and or love or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck. Okay. All right, Two of Wands is in the reverse, so this is about decisions. All right, the number 2 is also about balance. But there's also about decision making, right? Decisions, actions, a choice. Everything kind of boils down to a fucking choice or decision that has been made, but obviously you're not on the same page. Two of Wands. All right. Now, this Two of Wands could also just be in regards to how the world works. The way you go about it is different. Okay. So in regards to relationships, you just look at it different, or you go about it differently. Aquarius vibes possibly, and or the way in which somebody that you're dealing with specifically, directly, it's not, you're not on the same page. All right, we got Justice here and the Magician. It's not on the same page. All right, this is like trying to manifest some shit and you're missing an ingredient, you're missing some type of credential, energy, intention, like not on the same page. Exactly. So we have the Strength card coming out in the reverse. All right, so whatever decisions you're making, your person, or just generally speaking in regards to relationships, love, shit like that, either the things that people are doing or making decisions based off of is weak, you know, very weak-minded, just weak. This could also indicate foundations are weak. Or this could also just be an energy where you may feel like a certain person is weak, or being in a relationship is weak. Okay, something to that nature here. This also too is an energy where you may be expressing, because I mentioned something about Gemini and Amazon Prime energy and why are they mad. So there could be some type of communication and or thought that you may have Knight of Swords communicated to someone that you're just not fucking with. There's just something where you're not fucking with someone's plan. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Exactly. This is all these pages. These derive after like ace energy, right? Pages are also like immature energies. It's like some new shit, new energy, la 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 la. All right, this could also be insinuating like a honeymoon phase or some like a new relationship possibly, or one that you were trying to get up off the ground. But regardless, there's a lot of fire here. We already know fire initiates, gets things started. Fire also can indicate passion, this, that, and the third, but it's also like a beginning. Fire does not really, it depends. All right, but fire does not just keep going unless it has something to kind of draw upon, and it's just straight up. It's like the fire is going out, the passion is going out. You could be feeling this way about relationships or regarding someone. All right, you're not that passionate. You're not really fucking with it. You may not even know a motherfucker anymore, or you want to just kind of keep it at a page. Could even be dealing with someone younger than you. There could even be a child involved here that may have weakened the connection possibly here. Some of you also too may be feeling, what is it, demasculated or something. What is that word? All right, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, we have the Two of Swords coming out, clarifying the Two of Wands reverse. And now that makes sense. This is literally being on two different pages. And this is also like an energy of a double-minded person is unstable in all of their ways. So this is that instability. The Strength card is weakness, but it's not stable. Okay, it is not stable. Whatever this relationship is or whatever this is, it's not fucking stable. Now the Lion reminds me of a backbone. All right, so someone's backbone usually derives from a Hierophant energy, what they were taught, what they have learned. This is like their tradition. This is like their upbringings. A lot of people who have a backbone or the lack thereof of a backbone derives from how they were fucking raised or what they have seen, their perception. All right, but we do have a double-minded person, or both of you motherfuckers are double-minded, or it could be double standards here. But something is not really moving along. For me to see the Two of Wands, even though it's reversed, lets me know somebody's definitely kind of going their own fucking way, or this could have been like a beginning of a relationship. It didn't get too fucking serious, and that's because of this Two of Swords. All right. And then, like, how do you make plans any fucking way or decisions and you're not even sure? So there's indecisiveness. So this also could be an energy where somebody was unsure about you. And we don't fuck with people who are unsure about us, right? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords coming through. All right, I don't know if that was upright or reversed the way it flipped out. What is the Strength card, please? What are you doing with a Leo, Aquarius? All right, any of the fire signs? I don't see any grounded energy, okay? High Priestess is kind of coming out in the reverse as well. So this, to me, High Priestess could be a person, like someone that was hidden or you were hidden here. That wasn't working out. You may have felt like you were hidden and that wasn't working out either. You're just not on the same page. Yeah, Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Something was not working. All right, Temperance is even in the reverse here as well. But it could have been a learning lesson here, especially with this Page of Pentacles. But obviously there was no peace, okay? No justice, no peace vibes. And a lot of learning. This could be what this is, or to me, this is learning. And there's something about a tree. And that was crazy because I'm like, there's no grounded energy here, but it's right here with the pages. So this to me kind of reminds me of like, someone feels comfortable barely. Like this is someone, it's like going skating. Like I'm only going to skate unless I can hold on to the wall the whole fucking time. It's like someone only kind of invests like immature energy, like just enough or a little bit. And then it's kind of like when they don't get stronger in it. So this to me can be like emotional immaturity. This could just be someone who just doesn't know how to, it could be dealing with an Aries possibly, like someone who just does not know how to do the seventh house shit, partnership. But this also is because they don't do enough practice. Like they don't put in enough work. Crazy how both energies are playing, like one is playing a flute, another's playing like a guitar. All right, and that reminds me of Pisces energy, but that, like, think of music have like going with the flow. It's like, it's beautiful. It's like someone kind of only deals with, like, they don't deal with the root of things, nor do they have it. Like, you know, they don't deal with the, it's like, it's just, to me, it's like being in the honeymoon phase. And it's like, that's the only place it goes. It doesn't go anywhere more than that. And that could be just because, yeah, Two of Cups is coming out reverse justice. It's like, and it's, I don't know, with that Two of Cups too, it kind of came out reverse. The Two of Cups to me is like trusting someone or being able to trust someone. Also, you could be dealing with a Scorpio a little bit like that, but it's almost kind of like someone just does not allow anyone to get close, or you don't, or someone literally has like an issue. It could be intimacy issue. Somebody just is very weak in that regard. Somebody also can just be very weak when it comes to emotions, intuition, things like that. So this could be someone who is really grounded, and it's crazy because I don't see any ground energy except for the tree. I don't know. It's kind of just giving me like someone wanted a three of, somebody wanted, I don't know who would want a two of cups, but I guess that would be like the base, right? The process, right? Like spinning the block in the beginning of this reading, I'm talking about there's a process, a time for this, and it's like someone else doesn't operate on that type time. Like it's just, or somebody also too is kind of like they wanted like friends with benefits type of situation, or somebody's constantly dealing with friends with benefits, but it never becomes more than that. The Two of Cups to me is friends, okay? Knight of Cups as well. This is like someone who just never has given their all. This is someone who's never, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't even try to conquer it. Knight of Wands energy. They just kind of say what they think might, you know, get you what you want. Like, you know, Knight of Cups is the Two of Cups, right? And then the Three of Wands, and then you look, it looks like a pearl opening up the valley, like a woman's vagina, like, you know, something like that. It's just like someone just says enough to get what they want, and then that's it. Like they don't do a lot, like at all. I don't see. Pentacles take time. This person only goes to a Page of Pentacles and never even gets to the Three of Pentacles, right? So it doesn't merge. You have the Temperance here reverse, like that's like merging of water. The Two of Cups, that's merging it. It doesn't merge. It doesn't alchemize. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't. This is not something that someone is willing to fight for. Knight of Wands reverse with the Ten of Wands reverse, like justice. This is not something that somebody wants to go through. They don't want to feel on a deeper level. Three of Swords with the Hangman. It's kind of like they're still being bound up by some type of hurt or pain from their past, abandonment issues. Like, and so of course, this is like an energy to me, especially with these pages. It's like someone can only go as deep or as far as they've met. And it's like someone can only go as far as they've met themselves with you. Somebody can only go as deep as they've gone deep within themselves. Like, so somebody purposely stays on the surface. This is surface level shit, and it's like immaturity. They're immature when it comes to how to provide, or like they don't value that. Like it's just not something someone is like interested in. And it fucks me up when people do that shit, because it's like, okay, you already know how people are. Like I don't care if this is someone screaming from the rooftops, I'm good, I don't want a man, I don't want a woman, la 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 la. Like you already know, like the moment you guys start having sex or spending time together and having sex, whatever, that's not going, like that same person is not going to be saying the same shit. Like, I don't know. It's like, if you know you don't want a relationship, you know you don't want this, and this, why do you do relationship shit? Or why do you even mess with the opposite? Like, why are you even messing with me? I'm just saying in general, like, why are you messing with me? Why are you messing with them? Why are you doing these fucking things if you already know you don't want no attachments? And then you do shit that causes attachments. Like, or what makes it worse is saying one thing and doing the fuck another. Marriage in the future is reversed, but you have a situationship, entanglement, and polygamy vibes. Like, and then pregnancy, and then you mess with somebody who wants a 10 of cups. Like so it's like people mess, like, why are you dealing with somebody that you know wants a relationship and you don't want one? And then you get fucking mad when some shit pops off, or you said you wanted a relationship, and when some shit starts to kind of like get serious, or you want the shit to get stronger, build up the connection, High Priestess, y'all are in the same like spiritual energy. Like, you know, it's like, why do you start to backtrack? Or, oh, I've been hurt and abused and abandoned before, there's no way I can tap in. Like, then why are you here? Like, what the fuck? So now it's either a woman's gonna smarten up, or a man is gonna smarten up and just leave. Like, there's no marriage in the future. I don't see nothing serious. Like, and especially if you want something serious, a queen knows when to leave, but other motherfuckers are going to go ahead and stick it out with this situation shit, because they're going to keep screaming, I don't want a relationship, I don't want a relationship, meanwhile hoping that this sex or this time invested is going to magically alchemize into a marriage. Like, okay, Two of Cups alchemizing into a lover situation. Like, nah, yo, it doesn't happen. No. So this is kind of the energy I'm getting here, where some of you are coming to terms that there will be no marriage in the future with this person, or you just don't see it for yourself. Some of you are realizing it either is going to end up being a situation, entanglement, or polygamy vibes, open relationship, and or this is what's being presented to you now based off of their actions, or somebody straight up told you, though I don't see that. And so you're a queen knows when to fucking leave. Others of you are going to stick out the situationship, entanglement, the polygamy vibes, okay? To each is the fuck on here. To each is the fuck on, but we have family court coming through with the come through, okay? So I did see that pregnancy card that came out initially, and I put it back, but I should have taken it out here because that's usually what comes from situationships. And then people think that that's going to alchemize into a kid, but I'm not here to throw shade or judge any fucking body. What I'm getting right now at this time is that someone is either going to try to tell you what it is that you want to get a friends with benefits situation. The other thing I'm trying to tell you is that you are not on the same page with somebody, and or whoever you are on this page with, Bobby Valentino vibes. They don't have the same plans as you, or this person is double-minded, and they're double-minded, so their ways are going to be double-minded, wishy-washy. I'm here to tell you, third point, that you are not equally yoked with this person at all. High priestess with the temperance, these are like angels coming through, like your intuition, this is your spirit guides, like this is your spiritual self. And I know some people don't want to hear none of that when it comes to love matters, but y'all will check compatibility charts of y'all check astrology for compatibility. I'm not throwing no shade or judgment. And then others of you, I'm just here to remind you and to confirm that this person is putting in very little effort and very little energy, which equals very little investment. The family court too, if you guys don't have like a kid didn't come out of nowhere, if you're not sharing a kid with someone, and then there's family court vibes. This to me, court is like Judge Judy energy, where you have to make a judgment on somebody so that you can get justice here, but I don't see any judgment or justice. So this is like that. It kind of reminds me of family court with a situationship entanglement type of vibes. This usually is what occurs when you partake in those things. It's like you give somebody your everything. And then because you invested so much of your energy, your body, your time, you put your heart on the line, bars. Now there's an unspoken contract, a Capricorn energy that you think somebody has to adhere to because you invested this amount of time or whatever the fuck you done gave, hoping that over time a relationship or a marriage would come of that. So I remember one time this bitch wanted to fight me. She wanted to fight me because a dude that she was with for 3 years, like she felt like that was, I guess, the way she was acting, like, I've been with you for 3 years and this is how you do me? Like, did he marry you though? Is that your husband of 3 years? Or was this your girlfriend or your boyfriend? Oh, okay. So that's that silent contract, like, oh, I was with you for 3 years. You're supposed to, or how you gonna do me like that? I've been with you. It's like, are we married though? Like, but that's usually what happens. Like women or men become collection officers because you done gave everything. And now you feel stupid. So you either stay in a situation hoping that y'all get to family court, AKA like justice of the peace. Like you get married some way, somehow, because you done gave everything. For others, you done had this person's baby. And now it's like that's like the ultimate gift. That's the ultimate magic trick. Like, right? So now it's like, I just performed my greatest magic trick and the motherfucker like isn't trying to commit or marry me. So now you go through trials and tribulations thinking that this will alchemize into a marriage because you done had this person's child. Some people go 2, 3, 4 kids thinking that will alchemize. Like, but I'm not throwing any shade or judgment. I'm just letting somebody fucking know. 1, you're dodging a bullet. 2, you're eating a bullet. 3, this is what it is. Like, this is just what it is. I always fall for your type vibes. Jamie Foxx, Drake. We do have a secret baby here. And then somebody wants to apologize. And then somebody's been unfaithful. So, I'm not sure if you dealt with somebody who was on this type time. And now all of a sudden they want to try to do right and right their wrongs. Bryson Tiller vibes. When y'all weren't on the same page at some point. Maybe y'all were friends with benefits then. Now, I don't know if somebody's trying to tell you that they're trying to fix it, whatever. I don't know if somebody had a secret baby on some fucking body, all right? Or somebody's trying to plot. Yeah, we do have divorce in the future as well. So you have marriage in the future up reversed, even though I don't take reverses for oracles. And then you have divorce in the future, and then boop, I always fall for your type. So to each his own. Y'all can, yeah, pregnancy and then secret baby. And I don't take reversals anymore with this. So that's what I have. I'll have individual messages. This may not resonate for anyone, allegedly. Oh, this doesn't resonate. Oh, okay. But others of you, though, I will have y'all individual ones up sometime this week. I'm busy, okay? I'm booked and the fuck busy. But this is what I have.